it's good.
So when you had the options, why was Oregon the place for you?
While in the portal, they was talking to me. They was the only team that kept it real with me. I wanted to show my versatility. They said they was throw me at the nose position and the 3-tech. So really, I got a good relationship with the defensive staff. Everybody, a lot of guys, a lot of older coaches play defensive line, so they could relate to me. Help me through the process. Really.
What has it been like playing more nose here? You weren't doing as much two-gap stuff at Houston.
It's been pretty nice. My D-line coach, we go through a lot of things. React, attack, react. So it's not really too hard adjusting. It's just like playing the 3-tech. So just something I'm getting comfortable at.
Coach LaPointe said that you're someone that has really stuck out to him in terms of leadership this spring. How would you describe your leadership on this team, and how has that kind of grown throughout your time here?
It's taken a minute to get comfortable around new guys. I talk to a lot of young guys and tell them certain techniques, just on the side, they could do a rep, and, it may not look as good. Right now, he can't coach. You coach everybody, but it takes time to, small details help a lot. So I'm starting to get real comfortable, being vocal. I don't know. I didn't know this transition was going to be like this. It's not too hard, but, I'm talking to some of the guys and, tell them how to react to blocks, things like that, really.
Take us into your process a little bit, Jamaree, in terms of it's been a long road. Starting off at Hutchinson and
man,
what happened at Hutchinson? Because
I was a offensive lineman at Hutchinson. COVID hit. I was doing pretty good. I thought I was doing pretty good. They took me on a scholarship. I quit football for at least a year to help my mom with her food business. I got up to like at least 430 pounds. I started to look around, and a lot of things wasn't working out for me. So I decided to walk on to Independence Community College, and that was a hard, being 400 pounds. Now when I look back at it, it is a long journey, but I kept my head up. Tried to stay out of trouble. Schoolwork was my main priority. Don't party. Ended up getting a couple offers out of JUCO, which was a blessing. I take a lot of small things to me for a D1. I don't take for granted. So I went to Houston. 2 years there. Then certain things happened, and I transferred to Oregon.
So how do you go about making the call to Independence in the first place when you hadn't played, when you hadn't played on defense, and how do they even know about you?
So I had an offensive line coach that recruited me at Hutchinson, and he also left Hutch and then went to Indy. And I hit him up one day, and I'm like, hey man, look, please let me come in. And I was his only recruit, and I came in, and I was doing pretty good. So yeah, that's really what it is. I had just got off the couch, and I'm like, man, I can't just keep doing this. I just want to play football again.
What was the name of that coach?
His name was Alex Baer.
With your transition here, Jamaree, a lot of talented O-linemen that you're going against. They say iron sharpens iron, but
yeah.
How has that helped you elevate your game, and who are some of those matchups you like?
I like all matchups. I don't really, who is my main guy I go at? I go at everybody. It's a lot faster. A lot of guys here in this conference is a lot faster than the Big 12. I won't say Big 12 was a lot of heavier guys. Let me start. Texas Tech was a pretty fast team, but a lot. The center we have here, communication. They're really smart. So it really has me make me lock in, and how I react to blocks and what they giving me, what they not giving me, how they sell it, and what they're not selling. So yeah, they really helping me right now.
I know you're taking on a bigger role here at Oregon.
Yes, sir.
But with your game, Jamaree, what's that next level? What are you trying to get out of this next year?
I'm trying to get better at all around knowing football. Especially the nose position. That's something like me and Tosh, we talk about hey, look, you can play 3-tech, you be dominant at 3-tech, but the next level, you're gonna know how you gotta have to play nose in the 3-tech. So yeah, that's really good.
What was it like entering a room where, aside from a couple guys, everybody's pretty inexperienced and hasn't done a lot? What was that like for you, and what's the spring been like seeing those guys grow?
Here, it wasn't really too hard. Like I said, when I first got here, I couldn't be as vocal because knowing the plays really make you comfortable. But the new guys, when they came in, I could tell that they weren't like regular recruits. These guys, they actually pretty nice. So you could tell certain things to them, and helping them is not hard at all. They gonna listen regardless. So yeah, they're pretty nice.
What are you measuring in at now?
Me measuring?
Weight-wise?
6'3", I'm 330. Yes, sir.
What's your target for this
My
season?
target weight, I played last year at 325. I'm a little heavier now. I honestly want to get down to 315, probably 315. That's probably, I can move for my size as a big guy. So a lot of coaches, they might not let it slide. But for me personally, I know if I get around like 315, that's probably my weight, 310, 315.
When was the last time you played running back?
Oh, I don't know I played running back, man.
They pay me to know these things.
I played running back growing up. Last time I played running back it was literally, I tried it in ninth grade high school, but that wasn't going. I was too big. They moved me straight to the D-line. Yeah.
I know you're really trying to focus on your versatility this year. You enter a D-line room with a lot of different guys, do a lot of different things. Take us into that group. What's the identity like? What's the culture like under Tony Tuioti?
Oh man, it's great. He gonna make sure you know what you're doing before you get out there. Yeah, the guys. Let me think. The guys are pretty good. We got a lot of great guys in there. Keith, I love Keith. So, me personally, coming in with a lot of new defensive packages, they communicate with me. Not a lot of guys, me coming up playing football, they wasn't communicating with me. They helping me out for just that little indicator, like, hey, he look at me like, okay, I got this. Okay, we can play fast now. When I first got here, learning the plays is like playing slow off my but I started communicating and they started to help me with a lot of things, and playing fast is making me play better. Play fast, play better. That's how I look at it. Yeah.
How would you describe the energy at practice? Being 2 days away from the big spring game, what you guys have been training for all spring.
It hasn't changed. Ever since we started, it's been up. So the energy hasn't gone down. Nobody has slowed down how they started. So that's how I look at it. Yeah. Energy been going up. We practice hard every day.
You excited?
It's probably the hardest, not the hardest, but the most team I ever done in football. This helping me a lot. Yes, ma'am.
Thanks, Jamaree.
Thank you.